This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Columbia, home field of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, against the 18th ranked team, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense comes on the field first today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of the elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I remember the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Second down after that previous play. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Concepcion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Ball handed off. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
The Aggies looking to keep this drive rolling. And the quarterback keeps it here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option, whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it. Puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Concepcion. Tackled, but first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. It's Reed. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. The sophomore calls his own number. He keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Caught in the backfield. It's Concepcion. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 7, Missouri 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Missouri Tigers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kurt, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs. Two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other. Both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Caught near the sticks. It's Coleman. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
One of the great things about this offense with this slot receiver is you can move him around to try to create matchups. Already early in this game, you can see the advantage they have with his speed. And this defense might consider trying to double team him, or he's going to go off today.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Manning.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Mizzou. Way too much speed in that play.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown with the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Picks up the first, looking for more. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. He missed it. The game remains tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quick throw over the middle. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They'll kick it away here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To the air, it's Reed. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Great move in the open field. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. On the ground, it's Moss. And that run produces a decent gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Finds an open target on the left side. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. That one's off target, and the game will remain tied.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Play action here on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Hardy.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. And here comes a deep shot. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on second and long. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
QB keeps it himself.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This will be a 35-yard attempt. And it's good right down the middle.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Fights through a tackle.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down play coming up. Throwing off play action. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
First down now at the 46. Instead of being backed up, one big play has got this offense up and running. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Aggies.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. Extra point makes the lead 4.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 14, Missouri 10.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Punt over the middle. It's Coleman. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
But this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The sure hands. It's Coleman. He has first down yardage at the 46.
But I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Coleman. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Second down coming up.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake. Looking to throw. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day. Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, when you dial up man-to-man coverage, a lot of times you'll see that free safety back in center field. Here, because of so many receivers, he has to come up and play man coverage. Does a heck of a job of being in phase with the receiver and then getting his eyes up to knock that ball away.
Touchdown, Tigers, as they put 6 more on the board. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now then kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Taken in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. That's a design quarterback keeper. Some hard running there through a tackle. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Back to throw. It's Reed. It's an out route. The catch made. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Manning. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's Johnson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and it can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Takes off in a bootleg. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here we go. Third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Play fake. Looking to throw. Finds his target. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Well, there he is again. Another nice completion to this slot receiver, and he picks up the first down. You know, there's so much attention on the outside wide receivers, but if I'm trying to defend this offense, I'd be worried about those one-on-one matchups on the inside against this slot receiver.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
I thought they might blitz here on third down, Chris. I just wasn't sure where it might be coming from. They waited until the last possible second to bring this blitz. I think it really affected the offensive line's communication. They don't do a good job of protecting the quarterback, and he just gets hit right as he throws the ball for this incompletion.
The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Caught over the middle. It's Concepcion. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in a quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the run, it's Moss. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Getting set. Here's second down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Important third down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Reed. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. He'll hand it off. Right down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Breaks loose at the 40. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is what makes this guy so tough. It's basically an option route. With the ability to break in or out, he sets his defender up, gets leverage to the inside, and they have a nice completion.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. He gets loose. And he'll get the first-down yards before they finally bring him down.
That's a really nice read here by this quarterback, Chris. He kept it himself, picked up some positive yardage.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Now in the red zone, it's Reed. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 21, Missouri 20.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the one here. Lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Manning. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Back to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's Hardy. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Productive drive in the making, a first down at their own 42. Takes the handoff. It's Hardy. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Missouri, to put them on top now.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Design quarterback run. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He keeps it on a design run. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. To throw, it's Reed. Catch made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Great execution on the RPO. The quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
And here's the handoff. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The Aggies keep the football on the move. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, drops back. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Back to pass. It's Reed. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. On this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they need 9 yards. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Touchdown, Aggies. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the point after is good, so the lead now is 2 points in the 4th.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 28, Missouri 20.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Gonna run it. It's Hardy. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They could use some yards here on 3rd down. A field goal try would be from 54. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Just missed his intended receiver on that 3rd and short. The offense is now going to have to settle for 3 points here in such a close game in the 4th quarter.
So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that puts them back on top.
Wow, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. A classic finish developing here and a chance to take the lead right here on this possession. Caught over the middle. It's Concepcion. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Here's the second down play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Great job here by this quarterback. Nobody's open, so he just takes off and shows you what he can do with those legs. Most importantly, he gets the first down and gets out of bounds to avoid a big hit.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And he's back to throw again on second down. The receiver grabs it. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive game for the offense.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they now have the lead here with time running out. What a moment.
Boy, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the 4th quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's a good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Pullman. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Second down, looking to throw it. He fires downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for a late deep throw. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on down. And the offense will just take a knee. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.